Hi class, as you can see I'm not here today, but the sub should have had you go and get your iPads, and today instead of our normal math lesson we're going to play a fun game. Now I know this high up in math, you guys are like, oh, I don't want to do mental math, but since you have a calculator you don't have to. However, I find it's really helpful to know your mental math just in case you do get stuck without a calculator and you can panic, and that's really bad. So today we're going to play on an app called Math Duel, which you'll find on the third page of your math apps. Now, once you've opened the app, you should come to this screen page. Now, from this point on, you can either click on Begin Game, or you can choose a color up here and start the game that way. Now, either you can pair up, or you can do single. So you guys choose. Okay, I hope you've all decided what you're going to do. So either if you want to play one player, you click on this one, and this one you're timed, so you don't have that much time to complete all of the questions. And in this one down here, you're playing against another player, so you'll just turn the iPad and you'll play against another person. So this is your playing screen for the 2-player, which is I'm going to do the app on today. So you see you have 2 different playing boards. Now, as you answer questions, like this one, you'd enter 7, and it would appear up here. You click enter, and then the game progresses. The more questions you answer, the farther over your bar will get. For instance, I'm playing purple, so my purple bar is getting farther over than the orange bar, as you can see. For this question, I'd answer 11. Enter it here, and there you go. Every time I answer a question quicker than my opponent, my bar progresses faster and faster. Every time he answers a question, the bar will move farther over this way. It ends up kind of being a tug-of-war of who can answer the mental math questions faster. When your color bar gets over to here, like I'm purple, so I won the game against orange, which really wasn't fair because he wasn't there in the first place, but we'll forget that. Then all these wonderful little stars come down and you celebrate. And right after that, your game starts over again, and you just keep playing and playing and playing. It's a lot of fun. So before I let you loose, I want you to click on Settings, and we're going to mess with some things, okay? So here we have the settings page. You can play with the different color you want. If you don't want purple, you say you want green or blue. There's any number of colors out there for you to play with. You can also change what are offered as questions, or you can change the number of questions, the number of terms in a question, or how large the numbers are. Now, since you guys are such a high-level class, your calculus, I want you to turn all of these on. This is really going to help you with your mental math, and I know you go, oh, it's so hard, but really, it's a lot of fun, and the game is super fun to play with. And I want you to keep number of terms at 2, because this is going to get a little tricky, and for some of you, you've been way too dependent on your calculator for way too long. If you're feeling adventurous, or you want to have an extra challenge, you can move this bar over and turn it up to 3 terms. Now, the farther you move the bar over, the harder your questions get, and the more and more terms appear in your equation. As you can see, whatever you do to your side does not affect your opponent, so if they want to play with 2, they can play with 2, and you can play with 3. Now, I also want you to move up the largest number possible to 20. I'm going to have my sub come around and check and make sure you're all doing it. Again, if you want more challenge, you can move it farther over, and that'll make these terms bigger. So once you've changed the settings and you've messed with the colors, you can see that I've turned it to green and then, slightly bluish green. You can start playing. I hope you really enjoy this, and on Tuesday next week when I get back, hopefully I'm all better by then, we're going to be playing a tournament. So I want you all to practice this class session, and if we have a sub tomorrow, you'll practice it again. I'm going to see who can do the fastest, and the person that wins get their choice a candy bar and a book for my shelf. So, I hope you guys really enjoy, and I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday.